Let us wait a few more minutes for your friends to join. For those who are not attending online classes, you may not be given attendance, but you can go through the YouTube links provided to you for all the subjects, not only my subject, for all the subjects. Make it convenient to attend the online class. All of you, please make it convenient to attend the online session. Only 44 members are present. So in last 5 classes, we have discussed about what is meant by biological neuron, how it will be operating, and what is the artificial neural network, what are the different architects of artificial neural network, comparison between computer versus human being, biological neural system versus computer, and also basic model of artificial neural network which was developed in 1943. So in our earlier class we have learned these things: humans and computers, organization of biological neurons, comparison, biological neuron versus artificial neuron, model of artificial neural network, and an architecture and characteristics of artificial neural network. Some of the characteristics we have learned. And in last class, we have learned the Michaelo-Pitts neuron model and some examples how to realize the AND gate, OR gate, exclusive OR gate, NOT gate, like that we have learned. So in today's class, we shall learn one more neuron model, Hudkin-Huxley neuron model. Okay, this is not available in any of the textbooks prescribed for you. It is given by searching the net. This Hudkin Huxley neuron model is based on the analysis done on giant axon of squid. Okay, here it is a conductance based model. It is analyzed and described in 1952 by two scientists named Alan Hudkin and Andrew Huxley. They described this model in 1952, which explains the ionic mechanism of your giant axion. Okay, how your ions initiation and propagation along with the action potential in the giant axion is taking place. So if you are considering your axion, main part of your neuron, okay, which will be transmitting signal from soma to other dendrites. So here in during this transmission of signal, There are different types of ion currents via sodium, potassium, and leakage current. Okay, so based on the concept of voltage gated ion channels, based on the concept of voltage gated ion channels, this Hudkin Huxley neuron model is described. Okay, this ion channels, specific voltage dependent ion channels, one for sodium, another for potassium, will be controlling the flow of these ions through cell membrane. So usually there will be in your cell membrane, there will be different ions, concentration of sodium, potassium, chlorine, even proteins are also present. Okay, the concentration, ion concentration variation will be building up potential in the cell membrane. There are extracellular and intracellular. Okay, once the ion concentration is varying, there will be a channel being built up by each type of ions, either sodium ions or your potassium ions. Whereas the remaining chlorine ions, they create leakage channels. So you can visualize the cell membrane here. Okay, so here you can observe action potential. Action potential you can observe here. Okay, in this cell membrane, we have seen there are ions concentration variation in the ions concentration. So whenever a dendrite is getting an initiation signal, that is your excitation signal, it will be processed through the soma, your cell body, and it will be transmitted along the axon to the end of your axon. Okay, during this signal transmission through your axon, the axon membrane, cell membrane, potential difference will be built up. Okay, whenever the axon is excited, V spikes because of sodium and potassium ions flow through the membrane, which is given here in the picture. Okay, here if you are observing this, so there will be a potential difference. So here the action potential is defined as when the threshold is reached. So in artificial neural network model, we have seen whenever the threshold is reached, the axon or your dendrites changes. That is inside the point of stimulation becomes positive and outside it becomes negative, which becomes unlike charges along the length of your axon, and this impulse is traveling along the neuron. This is called your action potential. So the starting point, the threshold of excitation. See here you can see minus 70 millivolts. Okay, this is membrane potential, which is indicating starting point. So your sodium channels are open whenever the sodium ions are beginning to enter the cell at point 1. Okay, initially it is closed. So whenever the sodium ions are initiated, spike, that is they are excited, so they start entering into the channel, and next the potassium channel opens and this potassium ion begins to leave the cell. So gradually there will be voltage spike from 1 to 3. Okay, where At the 3, the sodium channel becomes refractory. No more sodium ions are entering the cell. So it is again decreasing. When at instant of 4, see, you can observe the voltage potential, action potential is reaching plus 40 millivolts. Okay, from minus 70 to plus 40 millivolts. So at point 5, your K plus channel closes, Na plus channel also is reset. At 6, it is again decreasing to negative potential. Extra K plus outside is diffusing away. Such a sort of spike action potential is built up in the cell membrane whenever a signal is being excited. That is, whenever your signal is more than your threshold point. Okay, hope it is clear for everyone. So based on this ions concentration, this model is built up. This Hutchin-Huxley neuron model is a conductance-based model, and it is mathematical model which describes how action potential in neurons are initiated and propagated. How the action potential in neurons is initiated and propagated. It is a set of non-linear differential equations which will be approximating the electrical characteristics of the excitation cells such as neurons and cardiac myocytes. So here if you are observing, the action potential produced is from minus 70 millivolts up to plus 40 millivolts. The capacitance is indicating the cell membrane. See, the for each ion, for each channel, resistance terms are indicated. Okay, this is a model for cell membrane. Please note down in a book. So how this excitation action potential is generated, let me show you. This neuron model is available in Wikipedia. This neuron model is available in Wikipedia, where you can clearly learn. So I want to show you how the voltage of model graphed by voltage measured in millivolts for the neuron model over 50 milliseconds. Okay, so the injected current is varying from 5 nanoamps to 12 nanoamps. The graph passes through three stages: equilibrium, single spike, and repeated train of spikes. So you can observe starting from equilibrium. Okay, single spike, you are getting single spike and repeated number of spikes. Clear? Hope it is clear for everyone. So when the injected current is varying from 5 nanoamperes to 12 nanoamperes, you have three three stages. Starting equilibrium, second single spike, and repeated spike train. Okay, which is usually varying from minus 60 millivolts to 20 millivolts. Here it is only 20 millivolts. Okay, so whenever your dendrites are getting signals, this process is continuously taking place. So the action potential transmission, how your action potential transmission is taking place, is visualized in this graphical form. The electrical equivalent circuit for this Hodgkin-Huxley neuron model. So in this figure, the cell membrane separates the interior of cell from extracellular liquid, and which is acting as a capacitor. Okay, here the first part is your capacitor. The first part is your capacitor. The cell membrane is separating the interior of the cell from extracellular liquid, which is acting as a capacitor. If the input current is injected, okay, it will be adding charge to this capacitor, and which will be part of which will be leaking through the channels in the cell membrane. Okay, each channel is represented by a variable resistor. Here you have three variable resistor. The resistor value will be changing depending upon the ion concentration. Ion channel is open or closed. Okay, the resistor value is changing based on the channel is open or closed. Because of the active ion transportation through the cell membrane, the ion concentration inside the cell is changing from the liquid, extracellular liquid. Okay, so here you have GNA, GK, which are indicating the potassium channel and sodium channel. And last one is your leakage channel. Unspecified channel has a leakage resistance. Okay, so you should be able to draw this electrical equivalent circuit for the Hodgkin-Huxley neuron model. Okay, whenever you are getting a stimulus signal, okay, that is your cell is getting input signal. Obviously the capacitor starts charging, and there is buildup of channels, the sodium channel, potassium channel, and your leakage channel also. Okay, clear. Hope it is clear for all. in the mathematical equation, how the mathematical equation is derived for this Hutchin-Huxley neuron model, I want to share with you one more thing which I have downloaded from net only. So these are the scientists who developed this model, neuron model. They have developed this model in 1952 actually, which is explaining the ionic mechanism due to the initiation and propagation of action potential. Okay, in 1963 they received Nobel Prize in medicine for this model. Okay, after 11 years they received the Nobel Prize. So already you know this is your neuron which will be having dendrite, cell body and axon. Your dendrites will be collecting electrical signals. The cell body is containing nucleus and organelles, and your axon will be passing electrical signals on to the dendrites of another cell. Basic thing what we have already learned. Okay, so during this process of electrical signal passage, there will be ion concentration in the cell membrane, that is your electrochemical equilibrium state. So here you can visualize the sodium, potassium and chlorine ions concentration inside the cell and outside the cell. Gradually there will be concentration gradient of sodium and as well as potassium also taking place. So this is your action potential which already we have seen. So this is the ionic mechanism. So circuit model for the axion membrane. Here you need to consider the charge carried by the particles in the circuit at time t and current. Current is defined as rate of flow of charge in the circuit, that is I is equal to dq by dt. Voltage difference is the electrical potential at time t. Resistance, R is mentioning your resistance. Reciprocal of resistance is your conductance. So here your lipid bilayer. The lipid bilayer is indicated electrical equivalent form as capacitor and resistors. So the capacitor is representing your ability of the membrane to store charge. Where the resistor or your conductors are representing your ion channels. Okay, basically you're rep, you're developing electrical equivalent circuit for your neuron model. Okay, so the ion channels are represented with capacitors, variable capacitors, because based on the stimulus input signal being excited, the ion concentration is changing. So using the basic laws, Ohm's law and Faraday's laws, we write the equations V is equal to IR or I by G, where G is indicating conductance. V is equal to Q by C, where C is indicating your capacitor. So here in a parallel circuit, the total current is equal to sum of currents in each branch. Then voltage across each branch is the same. So here you are considering capacitor GCL GK, GNA. So writing the expression I is equal to I1, I2, I3, where your INA is representing V minus ENA into GNA, where GNA is conductance of sodium channel. GNA and GK are voltage dependent, and GL is your leakage conductance. So using this expression, please note down these equations. Using this expression from Faraday's laws, dV by dt is equal to minus 1 by C into INA plus IK plus IL, where INA is represented as GNA into V minus ENA. IK is represented as GK into V minus EK. IL is represented as GL into V minus EL. Okay, so there will be n number of gates between the ion channels. Okay, in the cell membrane there will be assumed to be n number of gates. There will be coordination of 100 neurons in order to transmit a one signal. Okay, so based on this, your gate position based on the opening and closing of gate, okay, for a fraction of second, how this voltage dependent your sodium and potassium ions are being transmitted, the transition rate. Okay, here you are considering your transition rate and writing the expressions, the voltage dependency of gate positions. Okay, gating variables, if you are solving this equation, you get different time constants. So this is additional part which is not required for you. So when your gate is open, activating the gate, the probability of increases with opening the channel, increases with depolarization. Inactive gate, which will be decreasing the depolarization. So voltage step, usually it will be between minus 65 millivolts to 25 millivolts, or it may be varying 5 millivolts upwards or downwards also. So action potential, how this model, neuron model, will be predicting your action potential. When you are having positive feedback, you get upstroke of your V. Okay, so inflow of sodium will be increasing your conductance of the particular channel, will be increasing the number of ions flowing through the channel, and it will be activating and depolarizing, which will give you your positive upstroke of V. So outflow of this potassium ions slow down, that is repolarization of your ions will be taking place, that is leakage current repolarizes negative feedback, there will be negative spike, which you can visualize in your fourth graph. Okay, so mainly You need to know this thing, the electrical equivalent circuit model for your axion membrane. Yes, someone raised your hand. 239. Do you have any query? Why you have raised your hand? 239. Please type in chat box if you have any queries. Okay. So whenever the triggering signal is given, the action potentials will be spiking to positive end, and it will be the charging of your capacitor is increasing. If you are talking in terms of biological terms, okay, U is the voltage across the membrane, and sum of Ik is the sum of ionic currents which passes through the cell membrane. So here your electrical circuit mathematical equations, in the electrical circuit mathematical equations, you are considering the cell membrane. Okay, the conservation of electric charge on the cell membrane is the applied current, which is split up into two components. One is your capacitor current, which charges the capacitor, and the other component is your current passing through ion channels. Okay, your charging current IC is CdU by dt, which is mentioned here. Okay, you may be asked to explain about Hodgkin-Huxley neuron model. So definitely you need to include all these things starting from the schematic diagram, which will be mentioning the specific voltage dependent ion channels. Okay, three different types of ion currents are present. One is sodium ion currents, potassium ion current, and leakage current. Next, your cell membrane, how the concentration of these ions will be changing in the cell membrane. Action potential. Okay, how it is giving you positive spike whenever the threshold of excitation is increased. More, whenever your stimulus, your signal is more than your threshold value, it is spiking from minus 70 millivolts to plus 40 millivolts. Okay, electrical equivalent for the cell membrane. So graphical representation, how your action potential is being transmitted. So you need to draw this circuit and explain how the ion transportation is taking place. So here gating variable. Okay, here you are measuring how the effective resistance of your channel is changing as a function of time and voltage. Additional gating variables, that is gate opening closing, which I have shown earlier. Okay, introduced This opening and closing of your channel is introduced to model the probability that the channel is open at a given time. Okay, so here you are considering in this figure you can observe M, small italic letter C, M, N and H. For these three equilibrium variables, okay, for these three equilibrium variables you are considering three ion currents given in terms of sodium, potassium and leakage. Okay, this one equation is enough if you are mentioning the current current equation formulated is algebraic sum of Ik is equal to GNA m cube h m cube h u minus ENA plus gk into n power 4 u minus ek plus gl into u minus el, which is the giving you the current equation. Okay, so this is the other model which you need to learn well, which is not available in any of the textbooks. Please refer back this VPT as well as video also. If you have any queries you can ask me now. Hope all of you have understood this model, neuron model. Yes, I'll share it to you, this thing. You can also go through the video available in YouTube channel. Yes, no response. Have you understood or not? 210. Please respond. 19 series 210. 19 series 210. Please unmute yourself and please respond. Hope you are able to learn the neuron models. In last class we have discussed one neuron model using logical gates. We have realized the Macaulay-Pitts neuron model. Okay, this is the other one, Huxley neuron model. This is the other neuron model, and third one you are having integrate and fire neuron model. Integrate and fire neuron model, which we will be discussing in our next class. 18 series 204. Please unmute yourself and respond. None of them is responding. Did you understood this model, neuron model?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you noting down?
Yes, ma'am.
216. 18 series 216. 18 series 216. Please respond. 19 series 220. 19 series 220. Please respond.